They took down.
First opened back in 2012. We're live inside the cavernous Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight, it's an NL Eastern Division showdown between the Washington Nationals and the Miami Marlins. It's Marlins baseball, and it's next on the show. Trevor Richards gets the ball for Miami in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, thanks, Matty V. This guy here is a basic three-pitch mix guy. Fastball, curveball, change, primarily fastball changeup guy. He'll use the curveball to effect, but one of the things he needs to do, locate his fastball to give himself a chance to use that good changeup and his curveball.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the at-bat. This is line to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
In now is Adam Eaton, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike one. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. Stepping in, Anthony Rendon, and he's the right man for the job with runners in scoring position as he ranks 5th in the National League in RBIs entering play. Eaton stands at second with no outs. Nope. 2-1. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
This is just the first inning, but this next pitch is a big one. You don't want to find yourself with 2 on, nobody out, and the 3, 4, 5 guys coming up.
The payoff pitch one more time. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Anderson. He's got it one away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Yeah, Matty, without question right here. This lineup's been struggling. Some bad approaches at the plate from top to bottom. They need the first 2 guys in the order to ignite this offense if they're going to have a chance of breaking out of this malaise.
Now at the plate, Matt Adams, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle, and that's in there. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league will test your resolve? He's already given up more runs in the first inning in this one than he did his entire last start. That's the kind of roller coaster ride that will make you a little crazy. But that's kind of how baseball works sometimes.
And it's 1-1.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
Batting fifth, the second baseman.
Now batting, Brian Dozier. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Ready on 1-2. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
Herrera is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Batting seventh, the center fielder, number 16, Victor.
He's set. Here it comes. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Steven Strasburg gets the ball for Washington in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, listen, you don't have to know much about statistics to know that this is a bad one. How about this guy on the year as a starting pitcher? Left-handers are hitting over 300 against this guy. He's going to have to change something, or he won't be pitching very long in this league.
So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1 home is taken, ball 3.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
And that misses for ball 4. So an early base runner in the bottom half as they're trying to get one or both of those runs right back.
Batting second, the second baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Starlin Castro. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Two balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Now at the plate, Kim, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Pereira. On second, Castro. On at first with nobody out. Popped up. Rendon in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing, and he pops him up. Turner is calling for it. One away. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, just a 1 for 9. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here's the 2-0. 2-1 the count. Runners are at first and second with one away. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Batting fifth.
2 men on, 2 out, and now Derek Dietrich strides into the batter's box. From the belt, the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
And it's fouled away.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
The next 0-2. In the air to straightaway right. Eaton is under it, and the inning is over. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
So with your pitcher due up next, you can either have him bunt, or you can even think about having him show bunt to draw the corners in and then let him swing away. Depends on how much confidence they have in him with the bat in his hands.
Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
The batter, number 10.
And now for Washington, Trey Turner. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Liner in there for a base hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner. He's in at second safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
A ball and a strike.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
1-2 now to Adam Eaton.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
Riddle takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
In now is Anthony Rendon, runner in scoring position with two gone. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Turner at second with two down. High and deep to center field. Pereira going back on it. And that one is gone on a two-strike count with two away in the inning.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Here's Matt Adams now. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. A base hit in his first trip. The windup and the 0-1. Looked like the changeup slipped out that time, and it misses well above the zone. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. A bouncer to the left side. Walker charging in on it, and the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. Standing in, Neil Walker, and his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
The 1-0 home. Now a swing and a fly ball. Eaton on the move, and no one will track it down. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate. The 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Robles. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting it.
And next to the plate will be J.T. Little. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Strasburg comes set. First pitch on the way. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Soto is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Juan Soto to the plate now. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard but pulled it foul.
Into the box now. Brian Dozier flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
High in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Fouled away.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. 1 there on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
No real chance from the roll two that time. He's just too quick coming out of the batter's box. You basically have to make a perfect turn on a hard hit ball to double him up. Now they need to keep an eye on him over at first.
Yan Gomes is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. Robles isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And he's safe at the plate. And it's now a 6-run lead. Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Steven Strasburg, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
1-2 to the Nationals pitcher. Gomes is off of first with 2 away. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Anderson will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 2 hits in the...
Welcome back as the Marlins look to get the offense going in the 3rd, and this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. Coming into this one, they find themselves last in the league in runs scored, and a big part of that has to do with their lack of home run production, a category where they also rank dead last. In talking to a member of the front office, he acknowledged how important home runs are to scoring runs in today's sport, and that they simply haven't done a good enough job of getting the power bats they need in place. He went on to say, it's probably the #1 problem we have to address going forward. Matt?
Thank you, Heidi. Lewis Brinson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
He's hitting for the Marlins. Number 9, Lewis Brinson.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. The 2-1 home is in off the plate. Rosell Herrera is on deck. Three and 1. Here it is. And oh, he thought he'd work the walk, but it's a called strike 2 now. Three-2 pitch. Line softly to the right side, but foul. He'll try it again, 3-2. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the Marlins have their first hit of the game.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
Here's Starlin Castro. And it's fouled away. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Oh, and 2, here it is. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Wow, this manager must be pulling his hair out. Not only does he have to deal with this pitcher walking people, now he's got to deal with his defense tripping all over themselves.
Bases full now following the error. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Kim. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 6-1 game. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
The batter, the catcher, Jorge.
You'd have thought someone had a radar gun on him with the effort he put into that throw. That's a cannon of an arm right there.
Into the box, Jorge Alfaro, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Castro over at second. Kim at first with no outs. Into center field, line drive, base hit. Now a long throw home, and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Now batting, first baseman.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Now in the box, Derek Dietrich. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another flyout wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
The 1-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
In there, and it's even now, 2-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
Here's Neil Walker. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. 4 runs here in this half inning. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. So a man at third here with two gone. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Brian Anderson. Strasburg comes set. Here's the first pitch. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss.
Not too often do you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And he lays off for ball one.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
The 1-1 home is low and outside for a ball.
And here he is in the third inning. Trouble again. He's just not able to find that comfort zone out there.
Nope. 3-1.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
And he fouls this one off. Men on third with two down. The 3-2 one more time. So the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the third out. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. On now to the... Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're facing pitching that's throwing a lot of strikes, and that has forced them to hit for behind in the count more than they would like. However, they do have 6 hits coming out of counts that were in the pitcher's favor. So that's pretty strong evidence that these hitters are grinding out each and every at-bat, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. Harleen Garcia is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Lewis Brinson is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Now playing center field, number 9, Lewis.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Not the best changeup there, an easy take. Garcia is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Oh, and he misses it. So he's into scoring position here on that double that kicks off the 4th inning. And we show you the Nationals leaders in that category. You can see he's right up there at the top of the list. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Adam Eaton becomes the first out of the inning.
Anthony.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Fouled away. Fouled off. Turner, the runner at second with 1 away. Hit hard to short. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
You never want to be the pitcher that breaks a guy out of the slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Matt Adams stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. So 1-1. Now Adams connects deep to right, but he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
Number 22, Juan.
Now at the plate, Juan Soto. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. This pitch is popped up. Anderson is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Nats leave a pair. They're up 6-4. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Thank you, Heidi. Striding into the box, JT Riddle. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way, and it's fouled away. Two-strike pitch from Strasburg. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Soto moves over. 1 out.
The center fielder, number 9. Lewis.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, a number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. And now a pitch on the way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. 4 runs, only 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Into center field, line drive base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Now batting.
That's a big knock right there for his confidence. He had seen it. You're walking to the plate, you know your average had dipped below 220 for the first time in a long time. Nice AB.
Into the box now, Rosell Herrera. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 0-1 pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And, in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. And that misses. 2-1. Brinson leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
On its way is pitch number 75. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And there's ball 1. First and second now, 1 man out. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Ready for another chance. Kim, a hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Kim is hitting over 350, up in the high 300s.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the end. Here's Brian Dozier now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
The second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Pereira sprinting after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. 6 runs, 11 hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. Counts even at 1-1 to Victor Robles. Outside, 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Yan Gomes is on deck. On a line, that's a base hit.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Yan Gomes. He singled his last time up. From the stretch. And a ball, 1-0. Robles, base runner at first with 1 out. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Gone!
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Kim. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Trey Turner trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Now to the plate, Jorge Alfaro. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Eaton is under this one. 1 down.
Now batting.
1 away now for the Marlins in their half of the 5th. And now Derek Dietrich strides into the batter's box. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Belted high and deep into right center. Robles ranging back. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. Solo shot to right center. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as it's now an 8-5 ball game.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone, over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Matt Kemp will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
27, Matt Kemp.
Skied into straightaway right. Eaton is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Brian Anderson. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, just a 1 for 12 career line. Strasburg comes set. First pitch on the way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Comes set and the 0-1. Nearly got the inside but ruled the ball. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Teheran Guerrero will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far.
Number 56, Tyrone.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third.
The third base.
Anthony Rendon will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. 1-0 the count. 1-0 to Rendon. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Pitcher's got to stay on his toes right there. You never know who in this lineup is going to pull out the old ambush. Knock to right there.
Nope. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Adams, the runner at first with 2 gone. Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort? Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Nationals leave 1. They're on top by 3, 8-5. Ready now for the Marlins, JT Riddle. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Not shortstop, JT Riddle.
Here's the first pitch to him. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. The 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And the 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
The 2-2. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap.
Now the national skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to do it now for Steven Strasburg. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Counts even at 1-1 to Lewis Brinson. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But, hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
The right fielder, number 5.
Stepping up to the plate, Rosell Herrera. It was a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. And he fouls this one off. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Swung out and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Count still full. 3-2. The 3-2 one more time. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit.
He made it safe.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
Stepping in now, Starlin Castro, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Fouled away. The 3-1 pitch. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting.
Digging in, Kim. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the belt, the pitch, and looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Pause. Now the pitch. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Marlins strand a pair. Still looking up at an 8-5 deficit.
Leading off with the Nationals.
Settling in now, Brian Dozier. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Pereira ranging back, and this one is gone. A home run.
The center fielder,
Victor Robles digging in now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
now batting.
So striding in, Yan Gomes. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
Boy, this guy right here with that last AB. How about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb. And as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark. But a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
To 1-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Riddle has it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Nationals able to add on thanks to the long ball. Bottom of the 7th inning. Bearclaw will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far.
Number 20, Kyle Bearclaw.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
1-1 the count now. One and one, here it is. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Here now the 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. So stepping in, Derek Dietrich. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
Nope.
Ball 1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. Grounded down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Hey, that's a nice job by the batter right there. Left-handed batter going down the third base line. You don't see that happen too often. A lot of things have to go right.
Please.
And with the third baseman playing off the line,
Number 63.
that's a nice job of hitting right there.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. 289 is the average coming in. 2 home runs and 11 RBIs. The 0-1 pitch. He checks his swing. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Rusty Valentine. Ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2 pitch, and it's fouled away. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Now batting.
At the plate, Brian Anderson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
The 1-0. It's a swinging strike on the fastball.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. The 1-2 misses. Ball 2. Dietrich leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the payoff pitch home, and that misses. Ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Digging in and looking for more, JT Riddle. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Behind 0-2 now. And he fouls this one off. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. The next 1-2 pitch to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 down, runners at first and second. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears. A.J. Ramos will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, It's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Castro moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in, Anthony Rendon went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
To 2-2 now.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Brinson is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Nationals gone in order. Wander Suero is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lewis Brinson. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one right down Main Street.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all away, and he was going to zone him up.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Fouled off. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Struck him out. So striding forward now, Rosell Herrera. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Line to the right side, but foul. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Turner backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The batter, number 13.
Now at the plate, Starlin Castro. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it 1 bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
0-1 the count. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone.
Oh, man. That can only count for one run. That was an absolute bomb. He squared it up as good as you can, and there wasn't a person in the building that didn't think that was gone.
Number 25.
In now, Kim, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Soto is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Matt Adams. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Adam Conley enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Castro's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, left fielder, Juan Soto.
Digging in, Juan Soto. His career numbers with Adam Conley. He's just 1 for 6. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Into the corner and slicing foul. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Sean Doolittle enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Number 63. Sean.
Digging in to try it again, Jorge Alfaro. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Hey, not an easy thing.
Oh, hold on here. Well hit into deep left center, and I don't think this one's coming back. No siree. This one is gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 9 on the year, as this lead has been sliced down to 2. Standing in now, Derek Dietrich. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Jose Osuna will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Marlins. Number 40, Jose Osuna.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch, he obviously tried to.
Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. Eaton. It's on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Up next for the Marlins,
Standing in, Brian Anderson. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Eaton is under it, and that's the second out of the inning. At the plate, JT Riddle. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Garrett Cooper will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 26, Garrett Cooper.
He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 5 homers and a dozen RBIs. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Dietrich is off at first with 2 away. Very high, 2-1. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
The center fielder.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And up next, the Miami area native Lewis Brinson. Doolittle pauses. Here's his offering. Weak roller right side. Backhanded. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
9-7, the final score in this ball game.
The
Washington Nationals posted 15 total hits in the ball game. Steven Strasburg earns win number 4 on the